This land is your land, and this land is my land, from the California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest.
Hi guys, I just wanted to give a quick update on the progress we've made toward getting the house ready for sale. We've really gotten a lot done the last couple of weeks. We got the hallway painted, but now the ceiling in the hallway needed to be touched up because the painter's tape that I used on it peeled some of that paint off when everything was done. So I got some paint for the ceiling and got that touched up earlier today. We have an oval window in our bathroom, and a couple of months ago Peggy noticed that the two bricks at the top of it were loose. And I said I will have to see about getting those mortared in better. Then a couple of weeks ago I saw some broken brick on the ground outside there, and I looked up and those two bricks had completely fallen out. Peggy called a mason that she found on the Facebook marketplace, and he quoted her $250 to replace those two bricks. I said, I'm not going to pay $250 for somebody to put two bricks in. I'll do it myself. So I looked up how to lay brick around a round window on YouTube, and it turns out it's more complicated than I thought it would be. You have to basically cut a jig the size of the window, and you use that to lay the bricks around, and it helps prop up the bricks at the top while the mortar sets. I didn't want to go to all that trouble. I ended up getting a 5-inch wide board and angling the top of it slightly and then cutting it to the height I needed to rest on the bottom of the sill and hold the bricks at the top. Then I mortared one brick and got it in place and let the mortar set up overnight, and then did the second brick. It worked. I'm sure it would look better if a professional had done it, but for my first brick job, not too bad. Our small garage door had a broken spring, so we got that replaced. That's one more thing off of our list. The other big thing we need to address is the air out in the patio room. The house's original owner built a new room onto the house where the original patio had been, and they installed a completely separate heat and air system for that room. That air went out late last summer, and rather than fix it since it was the end of the summer, we had a small window unit and we just put it out there, and that's what we've used out there this summer. I did have someone come out and look at it, and he recommended replacing the whole unit. It's basically lived past its useful life. It still uses R22 Freon, which they're not even making anymore. And he quoted around $5,000 to replace the whole unit. I didn't really want to spend $5,000 replacing that when I'm getting ready to sell the house. However, our real estate agent told us we really should think about getting that done. And she recommended we have a second heat and air company come out and take a look at it. So we did that, and they told us the same thing. So we are looking at between $5,000 and $6,000 to replace that, and we're still weighing the best course of action right there. Incidentally, a week ago, while we were worried about what to do with the air out in the patio room, the house's main air conditioner quit working Friday evening. So we drug a mattress out into the patio room, and we stayed out there all weekend where we had some cool air. We got someone out to look at the big air conditioning unit on Monday. We were really worried at this point that it had completely broken and we were going to have to replace it. Turned out it was just a capacitor that had gone bad, and he replaced the capacitor. The whole thing cost about $250, and we were as happy as we could be about that. Our son-in-law John's coming out Wednesday to help me with the frame around our back screen door. It's getting rotten at the bottom, and he said we probably ought to get that fixed. So we're going to do that. I got the ceiling painted. Once we decide what we're going to do with this air conditioner, that's probably about the last thing. Hopefully by next week we are ready to list the house, please. Finally, fall's coming up fast and temperatures are starting to cool off, so we're hoping to start getting out and looking at some RVs. If we do that, we'll record some of it and put it on the channel here. We'll see y'all next time.
As I went a-walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway, saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me.